the Cobblers last season, 4 points for Cheltenham, and 4 goals for you against the same side. I mean, that can't have happened too often.
No, I don't think it would have. No, but no, it was, we done well when we played them last year, especially the away game. And they were one of the favourites to get promotion at that time as well. So to go there and win on their patch last year the way we did as well, it was a great result, and obviously pleasing from a personal point of view, getting 2 goals as well.
I'm sure players talk about what other sides are doing. Have you noticed that they're steadily improving?
Yeah, I mean they done the same last year as well. I remember they didn't start very well, and as the season went on, the better they got. So it's going to be a really tough game for us, and it's one that we'll need to be better than we have been over the last couple of weeks if we want to get anything from the game. You have to park any thoughts about the replay, don't you? I mean, I know it's hard because it's such a big game, but actually, points in the league are still important. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a great incentive, the Everton game, to beat Hereford, but the bread and butter of our season is the league campaign. Anything other than that is a bonus. So yeah, it needs 100% concentration in this game, because like I say, at the end of the day, the league's our main priority, and that's what we need to focus on. We asked the boss our first question for his interview. He'd barely started and Akin Fenwa's name came up. Yeah. Can you give us an appreciation as a striker of a different type of striker, which is what he is? Well, when I was at Swansea, Bale was at Swansea as well. He was actually injured at the time, so I didn't actually ever get to play with him, because he was recovering from surgery on a broken leg. So I know him. He's one of the nicest guys you'll meet. To look at him, you wouldn't think it because of the size of him. You'd think he'd be a big horrible beast, but he's such a nice guy, and he's such a handful to play against. His sheer physical size and ability is tough for any defenders to deal with. So he must be horrible to play against. But equally, not a bad finisher, and a good link player as well. Yeah, I mean, what did he score last year? 17 goals or something last year. So you don't score 17 goals by luck. He's a good finisher. He's got a good brain. He's not just a big stooky, as they say up in Scotland. He's not just a big lump up front. He is that, but he's got a lot more to his game than that. And I think a lot of people just look at the size of him and think, oh, that's what he's all about. But he's good in the air. He's a good finisher, and for the size of him, he's reasonably mobile as well. So he's a big threat. Yeah. What more can you do to try and get an opportunity on the pitch at the moment? Because you're being included in the 18 pretty much every week, but minutes are short for you. I'm not sure. I just keep working hard and training. I come in every day. I work hard every day in training, and I just need to try and be as patient as possible, I suppose. But there's a limit to everybody's patience, I think. So just keep working hard and try and stay patient. It's as much about what you do Monday to Friday as what you do in the odd reserve game, or what you do in 15 minutes if you get a chance, is it? Yeah, well, for me at the minute, training's the only place at the minute where I'm getting to do anything about it. So I'm not getting any game time at all at the minute. So yeah, so it's training's is really important for me at the minute. And I know that Dave Hockaday at Forest Green says, I pick my team on a Saturday based on what I see on the training ground. So you have to get up in the morning and motivate yourself to do as well as if you were playing on a match day. Yeah, of course. If you're coming in and you're being slack in training and stuff like that, then it won't go unnoticed. Coaching staff pick up on these types of things. So at the end of the day, it's your job. You need to come in giving it 100% every day, and if you're doing 100% every day in training, then it'll just come automatically on a Saturday. If you're coming into training during the week and being slack, then that'll lead in, that'll creep into your game on a Saturday as well. So yeah, it's just one of these things. You just need to give 100% every day. And just one more thing from me. If you are faced with a solid back four, as you were on Monday night, and a midfield five that is making things difficult to break down, how much do you have to mix it up tactically, as opposed to trying to do what happened on Monday, which was just be patient and keep playing the same way and just hope that a break, not hope, but work for that opening, as opposed to just changing it round a bit? How much can
do you have to mix it up to try and force an opening, do you think?
Well, if you're trying to break a team down one way, like, you know, we started off with 4-2-3-1, and, you know, it wasn't really, it was working for us. We took the lead, and you know, coming into the second half, we didn't really create too much. So it's up to the players, really. It's up to us to find ways to break teams down. You know, if the players are trying a patient approach and you know, we're not getting anything about it, then, you know, it's up to us to try something different, to try and unlock teams. You know, because if you're just being pedestrian and you know, doing simple things all the time, then, you know, you're going to struggle to break down a solid bank of 4 and 5. So yeah, so it's up to us as players to try stuff and, you know, try and be a bit more creative and,
think on your feet,
and unlock them. Exactly, yeah. You know, you can't be robots on the football pitch. You need to use your brain and try different stuff. You know, instead of trying simple passes sideways, try and thread something through. And you know, obviously you're not going to break teams down every single time you've got the ball. You know, it's not going to happen. But, you know, if we're being, I think we were a little bit pedestrian in the second half, a little bit one-paced, and you know, you are going to struggle to break teams down that way.
Well, you said obviously there's not regular reserve team football here, and there's a limit to everyone's patience. Have you asked about maybe going out to get some football?
Yeah, I've spoke to the manager 3 times, 3 times since the start of the season. But no, he doesn't want me. He doesn't want me going out at the minute. So, you know, that's his choice. There's nothing really that I can do about it. Apart from continually banging on his door and asking to go out. But yeah, so that's just where we're at the minute with that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of decent front players at the team, but you and Sean both got particularly good strike rates, but there just doesn't seem to be a room to fit you both in at the moment with the formation, does there?
No, I know. Yeah, we only play one up front at the minute, so it's, you know, so yeah, as it's difficult. There's 4 strikers at the club and only one place for the 4 of us, so it's tough. It's tough, you know. It's tough for the 3 that aren't playing every week. So. So yeah, so just like I said earlier, we just need to keep trying to be patient and working hard.
Yeah, you scored Northampton, as we mentioned earlier, but you also scored at Luton, didn't you, to help Cheltenham get through to play Tottenham, so hoping to be able to play a part.
Yeah, I scored in both rounds. I scored against Luton and against Tranmere. I scored the winner against Tranmere to get us to White Hart Lane, so yeah, it'd be nice to be given an opportunity again to you know, put us through to play another Premiership team again in the 3rd round.
Yep.